Hello, everyone. This is Father and Son Worlds Apart, and we're going to talk about the equipment that we're currently using to actually bring you all this content. And so we're going to just give you our advice on some of the YouTube equipment that you need to get started if you're planning on doing your own channel. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with that information. Hello, everyone. This is Marcus, and this is my son Denny, coming to you from Germany. I'm located in Illinois, and we're going to tell you a little bit about the equipment that I use and the equipment that Denny is using that we're using right now to film the video you're looking at right now. So let's get into it. But before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share the channel. Subscribe, like, and share the channel. We'll greatly appreciate that, and it will help our channel grow and get more eyes on it. And we'll appreciate that because we put a lot of time and work in doing this and bringing you this content, this good content. So we appreciate it if you just take a half a second and just hit that subscribe button
and tell your friends.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And tell your friends and family about us. So let's get into it. I know a lot of people out there thinking about starting their own YouTube channel. I'm not the kind of YouTuber that feel I need to hide what I use and all of this. I would like to see other people's channels, other people start their YouTube channel and grow and do well on their channel. So I'm going to address two different budgets: a beginner's budget and a more high-end budget, or mid-end, let's say mid-level budget. So when I started with a beginner's budget. So I bought the Canon EOS M50, and that was a pretty reasonable price mirrorless camera. So you're gonna need to me. You can do it on your phone, and you can do it with a webcam, but I advise getting a mirrorless camera if you want a more professional look.
Yeah. And I'm all for that as well, because I'm on probably the best web stream cam that you can get, the Logitech Brio 4K Stream Edition. And it's nothing in comparison to nothing. So I'm gonna need to get a mirrorless camera as well.
Yeah, for sure. Because you're looking at me now. You're looking at me on the Sony right now, the Sony A64, and now you're looking at me on the Canon M50. So this is the camera I started with. So this is my camera when I first did my YouTube channel. This is the camera that I use. If you go and check out earlier reviews I did on both cameras, so you go to our channel and check out earlier reviews. So this is an excellent camera because you can get this camera for probably under $700, and it comes with a kit lens and everything, so you can start shooting your videos directly out the box. Only thing you'll probably need to buy is a you HDMI to USB cable. That's probably about all, and a capture card, and a capture card, and a USB cable, a mini USB cable. So those are about the only extras. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put down in the description some of the equipment that you need and the equipment that I use to start with. So that's all you need for camera wise. If you just beginning and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, you're not completely sure you want to commit a lot to it. And I also got the Samsung Go Tracker Pro, and it's a USB mic that's very good quality, give you very good quality sound. And you can get that for about $150 or something like that. I think $130 or something now. And it's an excellent mic that you can use, and you don't need any extra stuff with it. It's plug and play, and that's pretty much it. It's an excellent mic. So that's what I started with. I'm using different stuff now, but I started with the Samsung. If you can see it, the Samsung.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad for the price too. That's a really good microphone,
and it is heavy, guys. It's an excellent mic, a beautiful mic, and this sucker give you very, very good sound quality on this Samsung. Trust me, it will not disappoint. It will not disappoint. And it's omnidirectional too. So you can set it omnidirectional. So your only thing you hear is in front of you. It don't hear nothing on the side, the back, or the other side. You only can it only taking in noise from the front. But you can set it up to take noise from all sides, or just from this side and this side, from the front to back, or from left to right, however you want to do it. So say if you have two people, say if you're doing it as a team, you have someone else that's in your studio with you. You can set it up to where a person can talk on this side and a person can talk on that side. And you won't hear nothing from the right and left side. You only will hear from the left and right. So you can put it in like on the middle of a desk. And if it's two people talking, the only noise coming in is from the front. It's from the front, like I'm talking now, and from the back. So if you got two people doing a podcast together, this mic can handle that easily. And it has slots you can hook in your instruments and everything. And it has controls for that. All your controls are in front of you too. So while you're doing your podcast, you can control your volume, you can control your mic, you can control your instrument. So if you're playing a guitar or something like that. So this G-Track is an awesome mic for I think you get about $139 now. And this sucker is heavy. It's quality.
That's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. I had a lot of good reviews. They were sold out. That's the one that I wanted at first, but it was sold out here.
Oh yeah, they sell out fast. So if you planning on starting, I think that's a good mic. If you're not willing, if you're looking to get a mic for under $200, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, I checked out and I did all my research, like on the Blue Yeti and the Blue Nano and all of these different mics, and that G-Track Pro, that Samsung, to me, blow them away. Even the Blue Yeti and the rest of those mics. That's my recommendation. Like I said, you can't go wrong with the Blue Yeti either, if that's what you want to go. But I recommend the Samsung. But it's up to you guys. It's just up to you all. So
and also all depends on what you're trying to do as well. Like if you're doing YouTube channel like we're doing, then yeah, you're gonna need stuff like that.
Yeah,
you definitely need top equipment, because I tried to go the cheaper route at first and it didn't work too well.
Yeah, and get a ring light where you can mount your camera in, in the middle of your ring light, and it give you your light and everything. But it's important if you got it on your desk. You can get a ring light for your desk and everything. So I'm just doing my beginner review right now. My beginner setup on my Canon. So you're watching me from the Canon right now, the Canon M50. So I just wanted to address all of that from the camera that I'm using. So if you're looking at the quality of this camera and you're like, oh, that's great quality, it's good, because even though I'm not using the kit lens now, I'm using the 16 millimeter Sigma lens on it right now. So I paid like $359 for the lens. But the kit lens work excellent. It works excellent. It's not a whole lot of different. Only thing the kit lens can do is give you the blurry background. But the quality is pretty much almost the same. And that comes with the Canon EOS M50. So that's what I bought, because I wasn't sure how I want to stick with this. I just wanted to dip my feet in it a little bit. So I didn't want to commit too much money into setting it up. So it all have to do with your budget. And next I'm going to my high end, but I'm gonna let Danny tell you about his before I go into my upgrades I've done since I started my YouTube channel. So the floor is yours, Denny.
Yeah, so I'd say I'm more in the middle-ish between low budget, say middle budget, put me at middle budget. So the microphone, I got the Trust GXT, which is really, really good. I'm not really expert on mic. I just actually bought it Wednesday or Tuesday, because I was actually looking for the one that you were telling me about at first, and they didn't have it there. They were completely sold out, and he couldn't tell me when they were going to get the next one. So, but the guy at the Media Markt, he said that he does like game streaming, and this is the one that he uses, and he's like, this is one of the most popular ones that they have out there. So that's the one that I just went with. So
what's it called again?
Trust GXT.
Trust GXT. Okay, I heard of Trust. Yes.
Yeah, so they have actually Trust has a lot of they offer a lot of stuff, and they had a bunch of different ones as well. And the price was actually pretty good on it. I paid 110 euros for it, and then I had to buy. It didn't come with the arm, because I have it now attached, so it to the desk a bit. So it hangs right in front of me, but it comes with this stand. It comes with this heavy duty case, so you can take it with you. Like, say if you do podcasts on the road or something like that, it comes with this. Like, matter of fact, I have it right here. It came with this case here, so it's nice and protected when you're on the road. That's actually that was probably the plus for me buying it. I don't know, like little boxes and stuff. So. But
okay,
yeah, but I'm absolutely happy with it. Like I said, what do you guys think? What do the viewers think? You guys hear it. So, but when we tested it the other day, I'm absolutely fine with it.
Yeah, I like the sound. I like the sound that it does.
And I'd say
it's giving out. Yeah.
I don't know if it'd probably be around the same, about $150. If you think,
yes.
I don't know if they sell it in the States. Yeah. Do they sell it in the States? Do you see that?
You know what? I don't know. Do they sell the Trust in the States? I'm gonna look on Amazon. You say it's called the Trust what?
GXT.
GXT.
G.
Yeah, GXT. Is it the 278? I see a couple different models of it.
278. Yeah. That is the one. I think, is it? Yeah, hold on. It's two.
Let me see, man.
Yeah, because I tried to look up to see if they sell it in the States, but it just takes me on my Amazon to the German one.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they? Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I don't know. Can you? I don't see where you can buy it here. They bringing it up on Amazon, but you know how much it costs here? I mean, no, that's not it. I don't know. I don't.
Might be in Europe then. So
microphone, Trust. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I don't really see it. That may be a microphone counter for Europe, but I see it here. It just don't give you the option to order it. So, okay, what else that you got here?
So we got that, and then my camera, I'm using the Logitech Brio 4K, the Stream Edition, and this was so if you're on a budget, that's what you can go with. I'd say, and it costs 250 euros in Germany, so that's around $300 in the States, but it's also, like I said, it depends on what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to do like Twitch type, like game streaming and stuff like that, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. But if you're trying to do like YouTube channel, then I would go with either the Canon EOS or the Sony. Because yeah, just for things like that, you just need that better quality. But I'm gonna upgrade to a camera as well, I think, because for this, what we're doing, this is not enough for me. And plus, I travel a lot. I live in Europe. I like to go on the weekends usually and travel all over the place, which in some of the next episodes, I'll be doing them from other places as well. So I want to have a decent camera that I can also take pictures at the same time and do my podcast while I'm on the road as well. So, and this thing camera here, I can't, it's not mobile. Doesn't work. But stationary, it's okay. And as you can see, the quality is good. It's at 1080 right now, and no, looks good. I'm happy with it for the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I did go to try to go buy a camera, and then I was shocked by the prices, because usually the prices go. When you were telling me the prices in dollars, I was expecting them to go backwards. So when you were like, okay, the Canon's around 700 euros, I was like, okay, that's going to be around 550-ish euros. And then I was shocked to go in there and see that the prices were actually even more expensive than they were in dollars. So I was like, oh. So the Canon is 990 euros here, and the Sony is 1,500 euros. So actually way more expensive, but they both came with kits as well. You couldn't just buy them individually. They came with the lenses and all that stuff. So
okay,
that's gonna be, probably look into it next week. Look in the camera, because I got a trip. I'm going to Norway next month, and by then I definitely have to have a camera.
Okay,
but this will definitely.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? You can buy the Trust here. Yeah. Yep, you can buy it. It's $116 here.
See, there you go. And even cheaper. And like I said, it came with a stand and everything that you can set on your desk. But because I didn't want anything on the desk in the way, and it's just better to have it, just hanging. I bought the arm separately for like, it was 45 euros, 45.99, something like that on Amazon. but I'm pretty sure you can get them cheaper. I just went, I wanted a decent one because the mic is the thing about the Trust GXT is pretty heavy as well. It's a nice little heavy mic, so it's got real good quality.
Okay. Yeah, you can buy it. Yeah, I see them selling it for $116. I see another seller selling it for $186. So it's two options you can get it. You can get a new, well, I don't know why the price difference is so different, but it gets caught who you buying it from. But it's both new, so you can get it for $116.
No, well, I can recommend it. That's the one thing. I'm gonna change the camera out, but the mic is definitely gonna stay. I'm not complaining about the mic, not one bit. I'm very, very sad of it. It's that too. He was saying that it also blocks the sounds from everywhere out. It just takes it in specifically from the front. Yeah. So that's why I have speakers directly right behind it, and you can't. When I was watching our video back the other day, you can't hear anything into the mic. They're literally here's the microphone, and there are the speakers. Okay. And you don't hear the speakers. You don't hear the echo or nothing coming out. So it's well done, I'd say. I can absolutely recommend it. And for the price as well, if you can get it for the 116, then awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good deal.
And then you see, I'm HP Omen laptop. Mm-hmm. That's what all this is running off of, but they are running on Samsung 27-inch curved. We can't see that. And the MSI for my gaming 27-inch curved in there. Mm-hmm. All popped up on their nice little stands. Okay. As you can see, there's the cable in the way there. With the PlayStation 5 we talked about in one of our other episodes. Go check it out. Oh, that's the bad thing about this as well. That it's not really. Sorry.
Okay. And
pretty proud of my setup.
Yeah, that's pretty good setup, man. Especially beginner. Yeah, for you just begin doing podcasting and all of that. So
this week I've been quite busy. I've been running literally after work and running to MediaMarkt, which for the ones that haven't checked out our other episodes yet, MediaMarkt is the German version of Best Buy. Okay. And I've been literally running every day after work, keep buying something else, getting this, getting that, getting this, getting that.
Yeah. So anybody out there interested in starting your podcast, you can start either with my setup or you can start with Denny's setup. So it just all have to do with your budget. So it just according what kind of budget you have. Each setup works just fine as you see, because you're looking at both setups in real time. So I'm going to get to my Sony setup. So I did some upgrades. So now you're seeing me from my Sony camera. Okay. This is the Sony A6400, which is more expensive than my Canon EOS 350. This camera is about $200 to $250 more than the Canon EOS M50, the Sony A6400. But the best things, and this camera do not come with a lens. That's what I paid just for the body. And you need a lens to actually use it. So this and you can buy a bundle with the lens, but you got to make sure you buy the bundle with the lens. And if you buy the bundle with the lens, you're gonna be out about $1,200. So if you want to get a camera, get it ready to come out the box, ready to rock and roll, you probably gonna end up paying about $500 more than if you bought the Canon EOS M50 out the box ready to roll. So take that in consideration. If you decide to go the Sony route, you're going to be out of about $500 at least more than if you went with the Canon M50. If you decide, if you decide to use the Sony A6400 instead, which I upgraded to. But I use both cameras, as you see. I use both cameras. I got a ATEM Mini, and it allowed me to switch between both cameras. It's like it's a switcher, but the ATEM Mini is an excellent switcher. I mean, you can hook up to 4 cameras to it. So it allowed me to be more dynamic. You can see you know, I can change the scenery a little bit, and that's what I like doing. I like playing with stuff like that. But to do this, you got, if you want to run 2 cameras at one time, you need a switcher. And I recommend the ATEM Mini, and it ran me about $200 and some, $235, something like that. But they have the ATEM Mini Pro, which is about $400 and some. But I was like, I'm not using the sound. I don't need the sound and all of that stuff because I have the Rodecaster Pro. So, and my ATEM Mini don't need to handle all of that stuff. But if you don't want to get the Rodecaster Pro, maybe you want to look at the ATEM Mini Pro. So, but that's what I did. So I decided to upgrade. I upgraded my mic from the Samsung G-Track Pro to the Shure SM7B mic, which is a dynamic mic, which gives you that more of that broadcast voice sound, that more crisp broadcast sound than say a USB. This is an XLR mic. So for me to upgrade just to the Shure mic, I pretty much had to spend, because the Shure mic is about $400 compared to the $150 or $140, let's just say $140 that I paid for the G-Track, the Samsung G-Track Pro. So this mic is more expensive, but this is the mic the big YouTubers use this mic here. So the majority of people on YouTube use this mic. The majority of people in broadcasting use this mic. But it's a $400 mic. But that's just not the only expense we're going with this mic over the Samsung USB mic, because this mic, you can't plug this mic directly into your computer. So you need a device like the Rodecaster Pro to make this mic function, because this mic has a XLR connector. So a Rodecaster Pro is going to cost you about another $600-700. All right. So
yeah,
so you'll be out of another $600-700 just to make this mic usable. And they recommend a cloud lifter. So you're going to need a cloud lifter if you want to get the sound like the sound you hear coming from the mic now, with the dynamic range and all of that stuff in it. So if you want to get that broadcaster sound, you'll need to get a cloud lifter, which gonna be another $150.
That's a nice little price tag there.
So you pretty much adding about $1,200 extra, $1,200 to $1,300 extra just by going XLR. Well, no, let's just say $1,000 extra if you want to go XLR and use the Shure mic, than just going with the G-Track Pro. That's a USB mic. So if you got the cash to pay extra $1,000 to upgrade your sound, you can't go wrong. And also the Rodecaster have, a sound bar where you could do like different sounds and stuff if you want to. I mean, it works some like a stream deck, so you can do different sounds. Like I can hit
What the fuck?
so I can do different sounds. It has all sorts of different.
You will respect my authority.
So you can program your own sound. You can customize your sounds and stuff, all in this Rodecaster Pro. That's what I bought, and you can put up to 4 speakers. It support Bluetooth, so I can connect my phone through Bluetooth through my Rodecaster. I can do a Bluetooth headphones, but I'm not using Bluetooth headphones now. Cause I forget to charge them, and I'm talking, and all of a sudden your Bluetooth dies. So I'm using a 3.5 connector, which I upgraded to a 1/4, so I can hook to the back of my Rodecaster Pro. But you can use it. Got support for different size mics. You can hook your the Rodecaster also allow you to hook your phone directly to it, and it handles everything. And you can hook up to 4 mics to the Rodecaster. So if you guys decide to do a stream together with friends or family, you can use the Rodecaster.
That's pretty cool.
To support up to 4 different mics. And like I said, it also supports Bluetooth and 4 headsets, so headphones. It support up to 5 really. It support 5.
That's
so
that's pretty
cool. Yeah, that's good. But you don't be out of $1,000 extra if you decide to go my route, go this route, this upgrade. But I didn't start off there. I started off with a USB mic and a Canon EOS 350, but now you're watching me from my Sony A6400. And this Sony also have a 16 millimeter f1.4 lens on it. And I bought a couple of other extra lenses. I'm telling you, the lens is gonna, as you decide to go different places, you want to do photography and you want to shoot videos, or you want to shoot buildings, or you want to shoot just different things. Yeah, you don't find out that you're gonna need different lens for those things. And that's the most expensive part.
Most get excited when they see some of the cameras out there. You can get a good Canon, like from Canon, you can get the EOS 2000D for around, I'd say, it's here about 400 euros. That's around 460, about $500, let's just say. And that's a really, really good price. And then you'll think, oh, that's pretty cool. But then when you find out, oh, okay, I need this lens because I want to do this type of photography. Some of the lenses cost about 3, 4, 5, 6 times that much. So there's lenses in there for about 3-4 grand.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's some lenses out there that's why I love that Signal lens. Because if you try to get the Sony one, you don't pay about $700, and you can get the Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4 lens, and I got that for about $359 in that price range somewhere, and it's identical. And because that's if you want the blurry background and all of that stuff. As you can see in my Sony, if you look at my background, you can see how the words is blurry and stuff. I can make it even more blurry, but the lens is the one that does that. So a lot of people say, okay, how do I get that blurry background? What I need to it all come down to the lens, because if you don't have the right lens, you're not going to get the blurry background. and make you stand out more.
So it's doing that automatically now. Or do you have it set?
It does it automatically.
Yeah. So you don't have it like in portrait mode or something like that.
No,
on the camera just go. It does it automatically by itself.
Does it automatically because it has the face. I got it on autofocus and stuff like that. That's the best thing about the Sony. I can shoot this live stream, and that little box ain't popping up every time I move to keep me in autofocus like on my Canon. If I don't have a capture card, but if you got a capture card on your Canon, that box don't pop up, but you can't put it in autofocus though.
Oh, that's right.
So, but yeah, so you can't really do the Canon in the autofocus unless you planning on editing, the video and removing that after the shoot. And I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
So, but guys, I mean, stick with your budget. Yeah. Whatever your budget is, stick with that. I mean, you're not, when you get a certain amount of subscribers and all of that stuff, and you actually, you're in the partnership with YouTube, like one of my other channels are, you start making money off YouTube. Like one of my other channels, that's when you can start upgrading your equipment. And when you start getting when you're into like the YouTube partner program, like my other channel is, that's when you say, okay, let me see what I can upgrade and have better quality material of videos. But in the beginning, stick with personally, I will stick with I'm showing you now my Canon EOS 350, M50, with my Samsung USB G Pro mic. And don't worry about spending all that money, and spend money on your time and money on putting out good content, and not worry about all of that equipment, because this will get you started and and you can put out real good videos. It don't look like something you shooting on a camcorder. So,
and that was a very good price as well. It was a very reasonable price. You said was about 150. You said you'd probably get it for 130 right now.
Yeah.
So I'd go with that. And then the stand and all that stuff, you're gonna have to get separately anyway. So
yeah, and the boom arm, all of that stuff. So yeah, because
only rare does it. I had one other kit at the place that I went to, and that was a kit though for like $800. I was like, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my recommendation for any new YouTubers that trying to get into the YouTube game. That would be the best way to start. And I mean, you can even start from just getting a webcam like Denny have. Denny has a webcam. But I still would recommend a mirrorless camera, because you're never going to get the quality from a webcam.
Nope. As you can see, so if you go to your Sony picture and then compare it,
because you're looking at me now. You can compare my picture and Danny's picture. This is on the Canon EOS M50. And Danny is on the, what you using, Danny, again?
The Logitech Brio 4K Stream Edition.
Yeah, and he's using the Logitech Brio 4K. Yeah, Brio. And look at the quality difference between our cameras. So, I mean, you can see with your own eyes.
It's a huge difference. And this is, like I said, this is the most expensive, I'd say, webcam they had in there. But this one coming in at 300 euros. So that is quite. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
so that's like top of the line. So
yeah.
if you really want to see it, I mean, look at that pick, that right there. That is.
And look, this is from the Sony.
Perfect.
Yeah, this is from the Sony compared to his Brio.
See that you can't even. It's not even a match. So if podcasting and that have a bunch of followers and that is what you're aiming for, then go ahead and spend the money. It'll come back in the end as well. I mean, just look at it. You can see it. You can absolutely see it. Yeah. Kind of bite myself in the butt now for this, but this thing will be perfectly fine for my Twitch. So
yeah,
I think I'll still keep it around.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm glad everybody. I'm glad everybody tuned in to watch. So I'm gonna put some of the equipment in the description, so you all can see some of the equipment that I have set up on my computer. And so if you decide to go the lower end route, that's good. If you decide to go the higher end route, that's better. But either one will work for you, and it all come down to your content. So everybody, please subscribe, like, and share. Show us some support, and we appreciate it. So we're gonna call it a day. And everybody enjoy your day, and see you, and we'll catch you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.